Are we on? Are we live? Hey, we are live. Hi, everybody. I don't know. I put links, I scheduled things. It. I had problems with landscape and portrait mode. I had problems with my gimbal. And then the cat comes back after about half an hour and she's like, hey, are we going or not? So the next time I'm going to schedule this thing and it's going to work. Um, YouTube's very odd. You have to turn it the way you want it before you go live, which makes sense, but sometimes when you turn it, it actually doesn't go. You have to like sit here and explicitly go like this and watch it turn, and if you forget, you're screwed. And then you have to broadcast in portrait mode. I like landscape. I like to stick with it. Now, the cat's looking at me like I'm nuts. Oh, there. Oh, I'm backwards too. Okay, here's the cat. She's looking at me like I'm nuts. Here's me. Hi. I think I got things the right way around now. I got very frazzled from all this. I love technology, but you know, look at this crazy cat. She's sitting by the door. She's just looking, and she wants to go. And it's pretty darn hot out there today. It's 80 degrees. It's actually cooling down a little from what it was. You ready to go for a walk, kitty? Yep, she's looking at the door. We all know what it means. Come on, let's go for a walk. Okay, we need WD-40 for the front door. So I thought we'll just go for a walk. It's been a while. You know, we've also got lots of news, lots of things going on that we've finished recently. Let me just shut the door. Here's the heated cat house for the outside cats. For the sort of strays and ferals. It's not heated this time of the year, but we do have power up there, so we can get it if we need to and heat it up. All right, kitty, you ready to go? What do you say? What do you think? Come on, let's go for a walk then. So off we go. Hi, Pepe. Your hat even says hi. That's perfect. I'm good. I'm filming. Do you mind? You're on YouTube. This is Pepe, everybody. How old are you now, Pepe? 94?
Hello, you're doing some good things.
I am. We like to do this, and the cat likes to go for a walk.
The cat comes around too. He always comes around.
Does she? Is she getting rid of your mice for you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you think so?
If you can tell you, stay here sometimes. If he's around there, I just want to play around with him.
Oh yeah. She likes to play. She gets bored now that her other cats aren't around. So
Oh, that's nice.
good to see you. It's warm out today, isn't it?
I'm just exercising my back.
Oh yeah.
Something to do.
Oh yeah.
Laying down all the time. I had to,
No, you have to keep moving. Moving helps. I know.
I just do it.
Oh, that's good. And the hot weather's probably good for your back too. That must help. All right, well, take care. I'm going to get on this walk. Cat's waiting for me. Oh, you got secret holes through the fence, do you? All right. Come on then, kitty. All right, so, well, I might turn it around this way. There, that's easier. Hi, everybody. So, what's been going on? Sharon and Andy. And Kitty. All right, come on. I turned 50 and we celebrated by going up to Lake County to the wine adventure we go to every year. That was good fun. We went with our friends Joe and Daphne and rented a limo, and everything was good until the end of the day when we drank the cheap champagne in the limo on the way home. That was a bad move. We were fine until then. After that, we were pretty much passed out for the night. So we did that, and the next week, Andy's oldest, Grayson, who you guys probably know, the stand-up comedian, he graduated from San Jose State with a BA in design, graphic design, and that was the Thursday, and then last Saturday, we had a huge graduation party. So that was something. I'm turning my volume up because I don't know if that affects this. Still learning. There's Kat. She's coming with me. You coming, kitty? We got a long way to go. Come on. And we had, when I say we had a graduation party, we had a graduation party in our backyard for 60 people. We knew we could do it. We're still young and sprightly. Actually, in reality, oh, here comes Kat. She's like behind me. I don't know if you can hear her when she meows. She was running up the road going, wait for me, wait for me. You already hot, kitty. You need to not sprint in this weather. Just walk quietly. So it was for 60 people. And our backyard's beautiful, but it doesn't have a heck of a lot of shade in it. So we got some of those canopies. We put those up, market umbrella. There was plenty of shade in the end. And out of the 60 people who RSVP'd, I think 40 showed up. People are flaky these days. I don't like that. So that's interesting. Anyway, come on, kitty. Come on, gotta come. She's behind me meowing. Meow. Meow. Come on, meow. Come on, little one. Come on. Meow. She's coming with. Let me show you guys. There she is. She says meow. Meow. Yeah. There, it's nice and shady here, right? I know, there's an evil car over there. Come on. You gonna run up your tree? You gonna run up your tree? That's your oak tree that you like to run up. What do you think? Come on, just a little walk. Not a big walk. Meow. Yeah, what do you think? Shall we? Come on, let's wander along. There's my girl. She's panting. She's already hot, but she's gonna get some nice cool goat's milk when we get home. Come on then, kitty. Let's keep going. Anyway, if you think you're having 60 people, you cook for 60 people. We catered it ourselves. Can't take all the credit. Andy's ex-wife, Diane, she's used to catering and baking and all kinds of stuff. She made the desserts. She helped set everything up. She did the cleanup practically all by herself in the kitchen. Luckily, I was there to help a little bit, but anyway, she was a powerhouse. Good for her. Thanks, Diane. Great work. And we got it done. But I can honestly say I'll never have a party that big in my backyard again. It was awful. I mean, it was fun, but we just slept for the next 2 days after that. It was horrendous, and I'm not used to putting on parties like that, and I only did about a third of the work. Andy did two-thirds, and I'm surprised he's still alive the way it is. Yeah. So for the next 3 months, we are sincerely hoping to just get a rest until we go to Japan. Come on, kitty. Until we go to Japan, we're hoping to just have a nice, relaxing life. So hopefully we'll get on some more nature walks. I'd really love to do a live stream from the Crockett Shoreline because it's so pretty there. Cat can't come to that one. All right, kitty? Yeah. All right. And I've got to figure this stuff out because I'm basically streaming to no one right now. I will post this to replay later, but it's kind of not the same when it's not live and you don't have the interaction, so. But I'm still going on my Friday cat walks, what the heck. So we'll do it. But what happened is I had like 3 false starts on this thing. First of all, I put my camera in my gimbal and it just went. It was sad. Just messed with the software, messed with the hardware, tried to calibrate it, and it didn't want to let me calibrate it, so I don't know what that was about. So I put it into Andy's gimbal. That worked at first, and then it like disconnected. I don't know. I think it's because we switched phones around a few times and it's not connecting properly, so I probably have to just set it up again. But to tell you the truth, I think that thing's more trouble than it's worth. I've just got a little stick here that I hold by hand. Oh gosh, I almost killed myself there because I was looking at the camera. Ooh, luckily I caught myself. I wonder what that looked like on film. I am clumsy, I will give you that. I'm gonna have to watch my footing. This afternoon's been just like horrendous. I'm just trying to look through a fence here. Pretty much all the remnants of the party are gone. Yes, meow, I know. There, you can see all the way through into our court through this hole in the fence, which is pretty cool. All right, yeah, I know, you're meowing. What do you want? You want to go back over the fence? Okay. Yeah, you can go back over the fence. I'll meet you at home, okay? Oh, she's never done that before. She must be too hot. I'll see you a bit later, okay, kitty? Good girl. Wow. Even the cat is crapping out on me today. There's no point in being live. Oh well. See you later, kitty. That's never happened before. Looks like it's just you and me, camera. Oh, there she is. She came back. Did you come back? It's okay. You can go home. You don't have to stay with me. I know you're hot. I know you're hot. Let's just go down and take a look at the beehive and then we'll go home, okay? Wow, she jumped that fence. She came back over. She knows where home is, and that's comforting. Wow, can you hear that bird? I can't see him. Oh, I can't see him, but wow, it's a pretty shot. The sun right behind there. God knows what that's gonna do to my lens. Probably fry it. Huh. Come on, kitty. You smelling danger? Does it smell like coyotes? So in addition to hearing the coyotes howling, which is a really scary sound, people have taken pictures now of foxes. There's a lot of foxes around the area. At least maybe they'll get the turkeys, because I know the turkeys are out of control in Pinole. And they're not so much here. And I don't think I've ever seen a deer here, so we just don't have them in our area or something. I don't know. But here we are. Just me, myself, and I, and the cat, and my aching knee because I landed on it when I rolled my ankle there. Jeez, you know, let's talk about getting older now that I'm 50. So I'm thinking today I really don't want to wear my glasses in these videos because I don't like them. But if I don't wear my glasses and I wear my contacts, I can't see close up, so I have to wear reading glasses, so I'm wearing glasses anyway. Even though I have bifocal contacts, those only work when you're first starting to go blind close up. After it takes off a little, they don't really help. And I've heard both things. Oh, they're really good, and oh, they don't help at all. So it really just depends on how blind you are close up, I think. That's the conclusion I've come to anyway. Wow. Oh, the smell. You know, I used to go to day camp up at Tilden, and it smells exactly like that, and it must be from these trees up here, getting heat on them. And you can hear the cat meowing again. It smells like a campfire and eucalyptus. So I don't know if somebody's got a barbecue going or what. Here's the cat. I know you don't want to go any further. You want to go home and you want to have some milk, right? We're going to, kitty. I'm just going to have a quick look, okay? Let's see if the beehive's still there. I'm not wearing my shiny glasses today, so I shouldn't get stung. Yeah. Oh, I hear a froggy. So, as far as we can tell, they came through here and they did some cleanup. I think they probably sprayed for mosquitoes, which is cool. But it also means that there are a lot fewer frogs too, because I'm sure this stuff kills them. I don't know how well this is showing up, but there's a bunch of tadpoles there, and you can hear the frogs. So the nuclear ones that survived the mosquito holocaust. There they are. And these look like blackberries. I don't think they're anything dangerous. I haven't gotten any poison oak since I've been here. What you doing, kitty? Does it smell like crappy mosquito stuff? So you used to not be able to get down there. Drew's leaving work in about half an hour. Cool. I don't know if he's seen my stream. I don't know if anybody's seeing this because the timestamp said 4:01. The last one I posted was supposed to start at 4 o'clock. It's a bit of a mystery. I'll get it right next time because I'll plan in advance. Well, here's the little pathway. Shall we go down the little pathway? It's nice and cool in here, kitty. It's funny. She wanted to go, and now she's all, why do we have to do this? Can't we just go home? Why can't we go home? I just want to go sleep. Yeah. I know, kitty. I'm glad you're protected against ticks and stuff. That's all. We have found a tick or two on our wall, but they never seem to get on us. It's like they get poisoned by the stuff that's on her, and they can't latch on. And there's a mosquito, so it's already going to be time to turn back. You know, I still say, and I know people get sick of me talking about it, but I still say the outdoors, it wasn't nearly as scary back in Australia, which is supposed to be the home of all those spiders and snakes and horrible things. It wasn't like this. In any case, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I have to wear glasses now. That's a given. And I'm getting my first varicose vein. Isn't that fun? That's another one to talk about. I'm trying some medications on it to see if they help at all, but I doubt they will. All right, there's our beehive. I have a feeling that when they eradicated the mosquitoes, it kind of upset the whole environment because there aren't nearly as many bees here as there were. Of course, maybe they're not as aggressive too. After that little jerk stung me, I don't know. Maybe I'm kind of glad. Huh, bees? So there they are. They still seem to have the hive, but there just aren't as many of them. Just not nearly as many of them. But they're still going in. I can still hear frogs down here in the river creek behind them. All right, kitty, we're going to turn around now that you've come so far. All right, we're not going to keep going. Let's go back this way. So that's that, and I can feel the mosquitoes, so this is going to be a short stream. I'm just still working things out. Once we get these timed right, and Andy and I have some time and he's with me, that'll probably be a bit more fun. It's nice to live stream when you've got somebody to play off of. And I think you guys probably enjoy it better too. Andy's a little bit more personable and likable than I am anyway. I just tend to complain a lot. Oh, I'm a grumpy old woman, I admit it. Anyway, what else do I have? I got nothing. That's it. We're still trying to relax. I must have like hundreds of hours of video. Come on, kitty. I must have hundreds of hours of video to edit. That's starting to go faster. I'm getting better at understanding the functions on the on iMovie. And I gotta say, for anybody starting out with this, I know Final Cut is supposed to be stupendous, but I'm not struggling with iMovie anymore, and it does everything I need it to do. Come on, kitty. You know, I'm using Google Earth now. I know how to make tours on Google Earth. That's pretty freaking cool, I gotta say. So between all of that and planning for Japan and watching the Warriors win, yay, go Warriors! I'm busy doing not much of anything. Oh, I'm also studying a little bit. I'm a data analyst, and I guess the more formal term when you've got the statistics background is called data scientist. And somehow that word makes me think of working in pharma. And while I don't agree with a lot of pharma stuff, drugs are good when they're really needed. I'd still like to work for one of the companies because they're stupendous companies to work for. And data science is like the hot topic right now. So I'm doing a little brush up in some online courses, data science and statistics. They offer little certificates that you've done them. And with the kind of experience that I've got, which is like, they call it 10 plus years, but let's face it, it's more like 10 times 2. So there isn't too much that I can't do. But the trick, I think, especially here, it isn't weighted by experience as much. It's whether or not you've studied. So getting that study under my belt, being able to speak the formal terms, that's probably important. I'm kind of a maverick, so I don't really subscribe to formal terms. I'm pretty cash about everything. I'm more of a startup girl than a Wells Fargo girl, I always say. But all the startups are in the city. Come on, kitty, let's go. And I don't want to go to the city because I'm lazy. I want to stay in the East Bay. Stuff doesn't pay as much here. There's Kitty behind me. There she is. She's running, 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 running. You can go back over the fence up here if you want, Kitty. You don't have to stay with me. Yeah, you can take the shortcut. As soon as we get a new fence, we'll have a gate. And you're gonna like that a lot better because we won't have to go around that busy corner. That'll be great, won't it? Yeah, I think so. All right, there's Kitty. There's Kitty Cat, huh? There's Kitty Cat. Yep, she knew. She was outside, and she came inside and looked at me like, well, are we going for our walk? Last weekend, or last Friday, it wasn't going to happen because we spent all day getting ready for that party, and all night. It was like 16 hours straight. But we did it, and by golly, we did it good. Now we're done. Oh, what other gems do I have? Let's see. Oh, well, I've become the security girl for our ghetto. I mean, the girl known to have all the cameras in Vallejo, in Glen Cove. And I had some interesting stuff. We had our apparently annual, oh, I'm falling off the road again. We had apparently our annual donut guy doing donuts in the court. And I'll say one thing for him. He at least came down and he checked the area out before he started doing donuts. And he only did a couple donuts and then he took off. Because he probably knew we'd call the cops anyway. I think I got a mosquito bite. And he came, he drove around, checked to make sure there weren't any cars in his way. And then he spun into some nice donuts. And while I don't like it, and while I'm pretty sure it was a stolen truck he was in, it's not as bad as other stuff that happens. A few days later, our neighbor across the other side of the court knocks on my door and she says, "Are you Sharon with the cameras?" "Yes." "Well, could you check yesterday at 12:30 because we were burgled." Wow. In daylight? Like in the middle of the day like that. And I'm thinking, I know she has tenants. I bet you $1,000,000 it has something to do with those tenants. So I look, we find the video. These 4 jokers drive down in a gold SUV with those paper plates that you get on new cars from dealers. Walk straight up to the house. One of them knocks on the door to make sure nobody's home. Then the other 3 start filing out of the car and jumping the fence. And guess what? I got the whole thing on camera. The whole thing. Yep. I don't know what these jokers are thinking. We're on a corner. I got the whole court covered. Everything. You do anything, you're on my video. I only wish that I had a license plate reader camera. I don't think those are admissible as far as the police are concerned. It's some sort of invasion of privacy, but I don't care. I want to know. So I gave her this video. I said, "Certainly looks like they know." And what she said to me is,
can you check what time they came after we left? Because we dropped a car off to get it serviced. And we're wondering if it's the car place. That made sense. So I looked a little earlier, and guess what? These guys were waiting. They did a few circles around the court before these people left, watching to see if they'd gone yet. So this settles in everybody's mind for like a day, overnight. This poor woman's watching the video, fearing for her life. Her husband was actually sick in bed while she was taking this car in to be serviced. He had a brain tumor and he just had chemo. Come on, kitty. So somebody was actually in the house. Anyway, this is when the tenant says, oh, you know, there was one thing in my room that was upset, the duffel bag that I keep the cash in. Well, this joker works for a company. Maybe he part owns it, I don't know. He brings cash home every night and keeps it in his room. And it's pretty clear that these guys knew about it, and they were there to get that because they didn't take anything else. And as luck would have it for this guy, also, come on, kitty. Also, he had gone to work early that day, so the cash was not actually there. Come on, kitty. So the cash was not actually there. So they found an empty bag, and he noticed the bag was moved. They was like, I bet that's what it was. Now, if I were that owner, I'd be kicking that tenant out. I'd be like, you can't keep your cash here anymore. So they could be back, because they seem pretty stupid, but I guess we'll find out. But it's comforting to know that it was targeted, it wasn't random. Nothing around here is ever random from what I've seen. And that gives you a little confidence that it's no worse than any other area. You coming, kitty? Come on, kitty. Come on. It's okay, sweetheart. Yeah, all right. Come on. She's gonna drop out the other side. She's afraid of the cars, which is probably good. Oh, there I am. Hi. So, anyway, that's what happened with that. And since good things come in threes, the other night, our neighbor who rents, he was outside watering his plants, and something we thought was happening was proved to be happening. The girl, somebody called her a lady. I don't use that term. The girl who, quote, owned, unquote, this cat who was pregnant twice before her first birthday and never knew anything but dry food in a garage. Okay, she owned that cat. Hi, puppy. She owned that cat. Well, she's pregnant with her second child now. We also see her getting out of this really fancy car from time to time with this dude driving it who looks like a pimp. I'm guessing the kid is not her husband's. Yeah, maybe it's hearsay, but I know what I see, and I'm almost never wrong about these things. So he's watching her do a drug deal the other night. Car drives up, she runs out with some packages, she gets in the car, she gets back out, she goes gets some more stuff, gets back in the car, gets back out, car drives away. She's carrying some away from that. Could have even been a gun. It's a little hard to tell. I wish my cameras were better resolution, but what are you gonna do? And these people are the only people who are a problem on the court. And surprise, surprise, her father-in-law, who also lives there, he had a problem when we put the cameras in. I actually don't think he knows about their drug deals. I think he just knows he's had problems with the kids in the past and he doesn't want any more problems. And he knows if there's cameras, there's gonna be problems recorded. So yeah, we had an exciting May. That was a lot of fun. You done, kitty, huh? You done, kitty? We only got another block to go. Go say hi to Uncle Pepe, okay? And then we'll give you some milk back at the house. I know, little kitty. I know, you're hot. Oh, what's that? What is that? If I didn't know better, I'd say that was a tick. I think we're gonna pick through your fur later. Come on then. Hey. cat's coming. She's afraid of the car. She's probably run into the bushes. Whatever. Yeah, here we go. All my neighbors are out today except for Roger. Taking a rest. All right. We are back home. Come on, kitty. Come on, kitty, kitty. Where you at? Where you at, kitty cat? Come on, kitty. Come on. Here she comes. Here she comes. Sprinting back down the road. She's exhausted. Oh, she saw something. Oh, there's a bird bothering her. Come on, kitty. Come on. Oh, he's dive bombing you. Wow, did I get that on film? She's getting dive bombed by the bird. That is hilarious. Now I know why she never brings any. Now I know why you never bring any of those home, huh? The scrub jays are dive bombing you. That's hilarious. The birds are dive bombing her. Yeah, they're coming down and pecking at her. That is hilarious. The scrub jays. You know the blue ones? Yeah. Come on, kitty. All right. Well, that's my half hour with the cat, and that's my half hour live streaming on YouTube, which doesn't get quite as many followers yet, but maybe I can get those links up and working so that we can do that. Come on, kitty, kitty. Come on. Time to go inside. I'm gonna get you some milk. Get you some milky, kitty. Oh, there you are. I see. You cut through the bushes again, didn't you? You're a bit stealth like that. Well, that's what you get for messing with the birds. You killed his cousin, the sparrow. He's not happy. Yeah. All right. All right. Let's let the kitty in, huh? Let's let the kitty inside. Yeah, here you go, kitty. I know you're waiting. All right, scoot back. There you go. And here's the other door. There we go. Here goes the kitty cat. Oh, she always lies down on the nice cool floor when she gets back. She says, I'm hot and exhausted and I want my dinner. I want my dinner. You do, don't you? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Okay, well, you gonna say bye-bye to the people and we'll go get you your din-din, huh? You gonna say bye-bye to the people? What do you say, best cat, huh? She says, quit staring at me. I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, but she's such a little cutie. You're such a little cutie. Yeah, that's my good girl. Okay, I'm gonna end this live stream now. I'm gonna hit the little X and we'll talk to you all later. Next week I'll have this all up and running properly so we've got a time scheduled and everything. Cool.